Yo, I don't care what nobody spits or what they kick. I punch them in the throat and watch them choke like the Knicks. But why all these rappers want to rhyme like me and worship me like John B. worship Black Punani and push me to the point I want to smack them, yo? They're trying to steal my fans like Chico did D'Angelo's. But if imitation were an acid, there'd be nothing left of me but jewelry, 52 teeth, and a belt buckle. My skills are to die for. During writer's block, I still create these timeless lines of wisdom like they pass the lips of Buddha, who the sharpshooter that's claiming that they're gonna kill me when they see me. But what name a remote at 100-inch color TV? I'm off of the easy, see that? Your record company deny it. Chino XL to come and repossess they deal back. I put the fly to your eye like Ethiopian starving life for tedious tasks. You no longer have to take part and you shouldn't have started them. You've done it. Go purchase a microscope to read the list of rappers' names that want it. My brain deserves its own infomercial for how it thinks. You can't be saved by copping Tybo with Billy Blanks. I turn on the things and rock to the rhythm of the water drops that run out. Then I freestyle continuously till the whole LA reservoir run out. And I walk with gun out for cats that want to start stunting. I shine like I control the sun's off and on button. Oh, what was that? You got my hip, Chino electricity. I'm black with it's convenient like Mariah's ethnicity. Multiplicity. I'm out hunting my clones. Raps turning out more sweet proteges than Quincy Jones. Messiah Pendergrass shoes never touch the ground. My cues so high it ain't no number, it's a sound. I'm Jim Brown in his day, toughest cat to tackle. I leave your brains hanging out like Chris Rock's Adam's apple. I'm so rare, battling Chinos like Africa. Yeah, they talk about it, but they don't really want to go there. I'm corrupted. Here it comes. You better duck quick. Yeah.
Man, he has some bars, different type of flow, I feel like. But if you ain't heard yet, the legend, respected MC, some would say coffee legend. He didn't hit these, like you see the fans talking about these commercial heights as a, commercial artist. His career didn't go the way it could have or things of that nature, man. But people respected Chino XL's pen. Like, comment what you thought about that freestyle, man. He had some ish in there. Yo, did you hear him say worship like John B does Black Punani? Oh, that was crazy, man. And he also picked it up with the speed. And he had somebody say, I'm like Jim Brown, leave you hanging out, run through you, leave you hanging out like Chris Rock's Adam's apple, something like that, man. It was a dope freestyle. That's a throwback, and it's crazy, man. All the rappers right now reacting to this, posting their condolences, and some might say coffee. Every time a rapper pass away, rappers do that. Well, you can feel the difference sometimes when you see what individuals are writing and how they're writing it. And Vinny Paz, he tapped in and gave his condolences here. You see what he had to say. He said, I've known Chino for the better part of 2 decades. I've been a fan since '92 when Rick Rubin signed Chino's group Art of the Origin to Def Jam American, and they dropped the No Slow Rollin' single. We met through mutual friends in the early 2000s, and he always greeted me with a big smile, giant hug, and a what the fuck is good? Hermano, you good? Mom's is good? And in return, I'd ask the same, and he'd light up because Chino was so proud of his family. Here to save you all, influence some of your favorite rappers, and his lyricism and wordplay were/are light years ahead of their time. He repped for Latino, Chi, and Boricua worldwide, and carried that with him wherever he went. When we were on tour, I'd ask him questions for hours about working with Rick Rubin. Frankly, none of this feels real. That was a big bro. Chi and Stu asked me to jump on their God's Carpenter project, which I gladly did. What he didn't tell me was that I was the only other MC on the project. I told him, yo, too much pressure, and we laughed. I'm gonna miss my guy. Chino was as sturdy as they come. To my Rebel Arms fam, hold your heads. Chino loved y'all brothers. May Allah have mercy on my brother Derek. May Allah give to his family, and may Allah forgive our sins and grant us all good ending. That was Vinny Paz reacting and pouring his heart out to Chino XL's death at the age of 50. And everyone is asking, you see all the people talking like what happened. Details scarce right now. No one seems to know what exactly happened, just that he passed away. It's so crazy too. I just saw the other day a lot of individuals didn't even peep the living legend Rakim dropped a new project. I believe it's called God's Property, I think. And Chino XL was featured on there. He's got a lot of features on it. Go check it out. It's a pretty dope project, man. First Rakim album in 15 years, but I was listening to it a little bit the other day and I was like, oh, okay, Chino XL's on here. And then here we hear today, he's deceased at the age of 50. A lot of people probably remember him beefing with Tupac, you know. Pac, well, what was that, Hit 'Em Up? He had a F Chino XL on there, I believe. As I'm sure, you know, Hit 'Em Up, some of them diss tracks, Pac was going off. He had some bars for a lot of cats on the East Coast, but obviously his career was way more than that. Comment if you were a fan of him, you know, different tracks you like, what you thought of him as an MC. I remember the anthem from the Sway and Tech album, which had like everyone on it, Exhibit, Eminem, RZA, was Reverend Run on there? Or no, was that was the Five Boroughs joint Reverend Run was on. I forget, there was a lot of individuals on there. But Chino XL had a crazy verse on there. A lot of people say the hardest verse out of everyone on there. I forget how many rappers were featured on there, but a lot of them. Man, that was like, you know, 90s, man. Early, mid, late, to me, just such a dope time. Hip hop, rap music and all that, you know, like not that there's not still good stuff coming out these days, but times is just different, you know? It's just different vibes these days. And with streaming and things being all switched up, the game's a bit different, you know what I mean? People can push independently to get on through the blogosphere and the internet if you know how to make it work for yourself. You know, it helped a lot of individuals out that way, but it also like oversaturated and flooded the market a bit, in my opinion, you know? But back in the day, getting mixtapes, catching some semi-underground-ish on Rap City and all that, you know, like things were just different. I miss those days, but there you have it, man. Chino XL deceased at the young age of 50. Somebody say, Coffee, 50? Yo, I'm about to be 40, B. 50 is like, it's a decade away. That's young to pass away. That's why you can never squander your life day by day. Like real talk. If you're 30 years old, you could be already halfway to the grave. And then you sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of a day. So if you live 90 years, you slept 30 years of your life away. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. But that's all I got on this one. I thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, RIP Chino XL. Again, I want to hear all the comments from those that flirted with him and whatnot. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.